can't. There's
Obito can phase through reality.
There's the ice one. But what are you gonna do with his Logia abilities? Because you can't touch him unless you use Haki. So this is what we're talking about.
So again, two things. First of all, he turns his entire body into another dimension. You can still see him, but his physical body is not in that dimension. You can't do anything to it because it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, he becomes a giant mass of water in that dimension. He can phase through the field, the lightning, and everything else till he gets to you, turns back into the reality. You are now drowned in a body of water.
All right.
What do you do
All right.
now?
Wait.
What about
do
you now?
Wait. Ace is anyways, do you know what? This is where we can have the debate. Naruto. Nah, it's a stupid debate. It's a definite stupid. Luffy is probably winning this one. Because if we give Luffy every devil fruit and Naruto every what's it called? Ability. The devil fruits are just every jutsu. The devil fruits are kind of broken. There are certain devil fruits which are just broken. So we can't do that. We can't do that. But there are a lot of interesting jutsus.
If you're gonna give Naruto every jutsu from Naruto to Naruto Shippuden, I feel like he's gonna win.
Oh, let's go again.
All right, hold on. Do you hate One Piece?
Let me say why.
Do you hate One Piece? Wait, do you hate?
Say why.
You hate One Piece. You hate One Piece. You hate One Piece. You hate One Piece.
Let me say why. Let me give you one simple situation.
Why?
How is Naruto going to affect Obito's ability to put himself in another reality?
Dude, how many people how many devil fruits can open other dimensions and realities? Remember that what's that devil fruit where they can go through doors and stuff?
Yeah, the door fruit?
Dude, basically traveling through different you go in between spaces. Yeah. There are many devil fruits where they do that. So you can't nah. Do you know what?
Okay, wait.
He goes into another dimension. Luffy opens the door to the dimension. He goes in there, he beats him.
No, wait a second. You're trying to make the ability do something it doesn't do. The ability is the ability to make a door in any point in reality.
Yeah.
That guy needs to know that reality. He doesn't know that reality. The same way when that girl...
Wait. How do you know he needs to know the reality?
Because there was who's that girl? Shanks' daughter.
What's up with Shanks?
Shanks' daughter was able... What's her ability? When she sings, she makes reality warp and everything, right? He could not stop that. Why couldn't he stop it? He couldn't make a door to get past what she was making. Why? Why?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. All right.
Thank you.
Fair
he
game.
Needs to know how the reality works.
Fair game. I can give you
and
that.
And on that same note, while I'm still there.
Yeah.
If you're saying that means he can push past Law's ability. He can just, when Law makes room, he can just say door in room, exit room. Can you do that?
All right. I agree with you. You had a nice comeback on this one. I think I'll give you this one. I think everyone can agree. You came good on this one. This was a good comeback.
Nazi, tell me. I'm listening. You're the One Piece fan.
All right. That's good. Now I'm gonna say this. I am a Bleach fan for sure. I'm a Bleach fan. One Piece, as I said, I'm not very caught up with it. It's been a while since I've watched it. I'm not caught up. So I'm going to leave most of it to you, Nashe, but I will say what I do know. Does that make sense? But I like One Piece. It's a good anime. Anyways, I'm not running away, but I'm just saying If I fail to answer some of them, just know I'm a Bleach fan.
All right. So you are saying Naruto, with all the jutsu, right, is able to beat Luffy
Right,
because Naruto will go to a different dimension, right?
right.
So is he taking Luffy there to that dimension and fight, or is just traveling through dimensions while fighting?
No, basically how it works is Obito has this alternate space, and when he uses his right Mangekyo, he can put
Mm.
part of his body in that space. So instead of like you hitting him, his body transports to that reality, so you can't hit him, but you can still see him, which
So,
also confused me.
all right. So I'll be just doing this. Luffy will be just doing this. Room, shambles, teleporting right next to him.
This is what I'm thinking. That's a good
Yeah.
thing, but Luffy has his win conditions in terms of him not being able to be touched as well. Because remember that there are certain Logia devil fruits that you cannot deal with if you
Yeah.
don't have haki.
Yeah.
You cannot deal with you
Yeah.
cannot deal with Logia fruits if you don't have haki. So yeah. I don't know how Naruto is gonna deal with that as well because
Basically,
My trump card, my trump card. Are you ready for my trump card?
sure.
yes, it.
You just activated my trap card. Suigetsu is water.
Oh, that's a good trump card. Yeah, it took me a while. It took me a while. It took me, but I don't. Is it every type of water? Because I don't think every type of water. It has to be the ocean because I don't think it's
No, no.
swimming
How
pool.
basically how it works? His body is water, but if there is a body of water, he himself can turn into that water. He can fuse with that water. What like that's what he did with Killer Bee. So basically, you have second Okage, you have Darui, and you have every other water jutsu user who shoots water out of their mouth for some odd reason. You have him shoot all that out because he's got massive amounts of chakra. You have him turn into a giant water being. It doesn't matter what you want to throw at him. As soon as Luffy gets stuck in that water, guess what happens to Luffy?
What are you
You
talking
can
about?
use the lightning fruit.
Like and
You can use the lightning
as
fruit.
I said, it Luffy. I don't think devil fruits. People who ate devil fruit have issues with any body of water. I think it has to be the ocean specifically because
It's not. It's not only
because
the ocean.
because
Oda,
remember when Luffy was fighting Crocodile, he was using water just fine. So I'm thinking it has to be like
right?
that
Yes.
ocean water. The ocean has to be
Ocean.
salt water from the ocean, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
I
that's
No,
think
correct.
that's
I'm
not.
pretty sure that if
It's
you
not
put a
correct.
swimming pool here, I can see Luffy just chilling in the pool if it's not ocean water. I don't know. I don't know about that one, but I've seen Luffy dealing with water.
But he can't swim. He can't swim. Yeah, he can't swim in the swimming pool. But
Really?
you'll be just chilling just fine. Yeah, he can't swim. He was taking a hot bath with what's her name? He was taking a hot bath with Boa Hancock.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. You see,
So
so
how the application? Wait. How the application works is that as long as the devil fruit user gets submerged fully, like their whole part of their body basically gets dumped in water, they cannot escape whatsoever. Case in point, when Luffy, his entire half of his body, or most of it, was under Arlong's water, but his legs were out. So no, it was the other way around. Sorry, other way around. And so then Sanji had to go down there, break that rock, so Luffy's legs could get out. Luffy couldn't get himself out because he was fully submerged. It doesn't matter if it's a bath or if it's a puddle. If his entire body is under that water, the sea will hate you or the water will hate you and constrain you.
okay.
Yes, because he can't swim because what I find. Do you ever see like how devil fruit users when they get into the water they just drop like a rock? They are heavy in water. They are heavy.
Yeah,
All right, just imagine like all right. Just imagine you're a rock and you are heavy and you wanna pull yourself out of the water. It's impossible. because water is
Yes.
dense and you'll be falling. So it will be difficult coming out of the water. But I think when Luffy's been attacked with the all water jutsu, he's able to use okay, guys, why am I forgetting names? Am I bad
There's
with
that
names?
barrier fruit which
Aokiji,
I really like.
Aokiji,
The barrier fruit where
Aokiji.
it just there's the boom.
Aokiji type power to freeze the water.
There's the barrier
Like,
fruit
yeah,
as well.
you remember? Yes, there's a barrier fruit. Exactly.
That one's powerful.
From
you
Bartolomeo.
just activated my.
From
You
Bartolomeo.
just
There's a barrier fruit from Bartolomeo.
sorry. You just activated my original trap card.
And
Obito can phase through reality.
there's the ice one. But what are you gonna do with his what are you gonna do with his Logia abilities? Because you can't touch him unless you use Haki. So this is what we're talking about.
So again, two things. First of all, he turns his entire body into another dimension. You can still see him, but his physical body is not in that dimension. You
All
can't
right.
do anything to it because it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, he becomes a giant mass of water in that dimension. He can phase through the field, the lightning, and everything else till he gets to you, turns back into the reality. You are now drowned in a body of water.
All right.
What do you do
All right.
now?
Wait.
What,
Is there
what
what
do you
about
do now?
wait. Ace's fire the ability that he
Fire
had.
fruit.
Exactly.
The flame fruit.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
Ace, if Ace's fire is hotter than that water, it would be fine just turning to steam. And then also there's that the lava dude. The lava dude. He fought with the water
I'm gonna
dude.
stop you there.
Hate that motherfucker.
I'm gonna,
He
I'm
fought
gonna
with the
have to
water
stop you
dude.
there.
He fought with the water dude and won. So it's not as if people aren't being able to deal with water. Oh, that was ice. But dang.
Yeah, he fought with ice.
He was
Dang.
ice.
Is there anyone
Second
who
of
uses
all,
water?
Luffy lost. No, there isn't. Ironically, there
Dang.
aren't any who uses water when their only weakness is water. I wonder why.
Oh yeah.
Fishman.
Yeah,
He's not a fishman. He's using
No,
devil fruit.
I know,
There
but
aren't any fishmen with devil fruit.
No, I'm saying fishmen use water though. They can use water against people. That's all I'm saying.
Like Jinbei.
Jinbei.
Like Jinbei.
Jinbei. Yeah,
Jinbei. I love Jinbei.
Yeah, Jinbei. He's a
that's
goat.
man.
He's a goat. He's a goat for sure. He's a goat. So yeah, fishmen
But wait,
use
no,
water.
we're on this discussion. How is the devil fruit users gonna get past these two offenses I've already made?
Yeah.
He cannot be touched or affected because he's in an alternate reality, and he can make himself into a giant body of water. How are you gonna get past that?
Let me think.
All right,
I will
the
give you
phase
two
is not-
suggestions. I will give you two
Right.
suggestions. The first one
Alright.
is you have two reality warpers. You have Law and you have Shanks' daughter. I will then say you can use her singing and his room to affect your reality when the water comes in. I have given you a hand. Continue.
There's also I still
Alright.
think I still
Alright,
think
let's
he
talk
can
about-
use the
let's
door
talk about-
fruit to just run away. I still feel like he can use the door fruit to just run.
Run away.
Run.
Wait. When Minato used that Rasengan on Obito, how did he land it on Obito?
How did he land it on Obito? Let me explain. So simply put, there is a man named there's a man named Kakashi Hatake who has the exact same Sharingan, but just works in reverse. Instead of it pulling his body into the reality, he can pull other things into the reality. So after they realized that this is what Kakashi can do, Kakashi knows this is his friend and he knows how that ability works. And because Minato trained his friend, he knows the limits of this man's ability. So these two minds who know the weakness used the weakness to beat the guy. They timed it for when he would come back.
Makes
Because
sense.
Kakashi can make the eye do what he wants because he has the same power. But you don't have that. What are you going to do?
Hey. The
All right.
reality warpers
Wait.
will be
I
fine.
remember when Obito. I'm
You
talking about the
remember?
fight. All right. I'm talking about the fight when Obito and Minato in the forest.
Sorry, we
When
didn't get
Minato
we didn't
when
get
that dragon,
you said you're talking about the fight?
you remember the fight? Yeah, I'm talking about the fight when Minato and Obito fought in the forest. Do you remember that one? When Naruto was born.
When he was the masked man?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
You are fighting through things at that time. So what he did, like when Minato was through his dagger, right? You know that dagger that can teleport you, right? He'd be moving as
Yeah,
fast as
his
light.
teleportation kunai. No, they
Exactly.
weren't moving as fast as light. They were not
You're
moving as fast as light.
just teleportation, right? In One Piece, we have
Yeah,
teleportation through room and shambles. So what we do is we wait for you, like when Obito needs to attack, he has to come back into the world.
right,
Right? He's bring
right,
back his body to the world to land an attack. That's when
right,
Minato timed it and hit him with the Rasengan on his back, right? Because he knew
right,
that
right,
because he knew that you trick because he knew that if I trick Obito into landing an attack on me, then I teleport to my
right,
kunai, I will attack on him, right?
right.
So we have to wait for when Obito wants to land an attack on us. Then we do shambles, teleport, using
Amburus!
Lost Fruit and land an attack.
Room! I love that
Shambles.
ability.
So we will just put a room around us.
Amburu.
When you want to land a hit on us, we just say shambles. Bam!
Room!
Straight on your
Room! I will be shouting, room!
My
Plus,
only question, my
also,
only question,
hold on. Plus, also remember that
yeah,
some devil fruit abilities are being unlocked and whatnot. What do they call the second unlocking or whatever? That I feel like that has it's kind of, I think it can do something. I don't think Luffy is just oh, I'm gonna teleport to another dimension, then I'll tag him with water type of guy. I don't think he's going down that way. I can't. Sorry.
Or
okay.
Luffy
Let
or
me,
Luffy can change. You know, like in Gear 5, he can turn into a giant. So he change into a giant ball of like water. We can change into a giant and swallow that all that water and drink him up.
Possible.
let me ask you a question. This is what you are not answering.
Plus, I mean,
Again,
Okay.
can't
when I
Luffy
come back,
can run on the
wait,
water too?
Yeah.
wait. My question is,
Mm-hmm.
what are you going to do when I teleport back into reality? We'll say I teleport for the sake of this example. And as soon as I'm there, the first instance is you are inside the water. Once you're in the water, your body and your mind can't move. You
The,
can't do anything.
then
What are you
it's
going to do?
over, bro. It's over.
But my question is, wait, all right, let me think. Oh yeah, it might be
It's
over, but
over. Then
let
it's
me
over.
find the
Unless
loophole.
some people think they would know how Luffy is dealing with that. Then they'll just write their own situation. But for us, at least for me, I'm a Bleach fan. I'm toast on this one. If you're gonna go Ichiko versus, and I would definitely be in that one. But Luffy, I tried my best.
Uh,
This is why, yeah, yeah,
Anakoji once froze the ocean to make those people
that's true.
cross the ocean. Yeah, to the other side. Yeah, we can freeze you, bro.
Yeah, I feel
We
like
can freeze you.
he could be frozen.
Yeah, we can freeze you. But
I
actually,
really,
That's safe.
Anakoji froze the ocean.
That's safe.
Anakoji froze the ocean. An ocean.
Yeah.
And he made
the
an
thing is,
island.
I am Koji. No, Aokiji. It's Aokiji. Aokiji
Yeah,
was not
yes, Aokiji.
Aokiji was
And
not in the ocean when he froze it. He was right on top of it. He was not
yeah,
in it.
Yeah,
he
but
was
You
right on
can't
top of
prove he
but
can.
but you're making it seem as if like
Is your
immediately when
water
he
or
comes in, he's no, bruh. He's gonna need to tag Luffy. He's gonna need to tag. He's not. Oh, Yeah, split second, I'm already on you. Nah, bruh. He's gonna come out
No.
and then he's gonna come out as water. It's not one time. There's gonna be a couple of seconds. All Luffy needs to do is and then he's ice. It's not all immediate tag. Luffy is not that slow, bro. He's not that slow.
Yeah.
He's not that slow. And
True,
he has
he's not that
future.
slow.
Bro, wait. He has future observation haki as well. So he could see everything happen before it even happens. How did I even forget that? Nah, bro, with future observation haki. Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, observation haki as well.
Naruto ain't doing anything. Nah, I'm back.
Okay,
I'm back.
wait.
What?
Okay, wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know what. Wait. I don't know what future observation haki is. I don't know what that is. You gotta
It
explain
is
that
what
to
it
me.
says. It is exactly what it says. The
What it
haki to
says.
observe
Like
the
Katakuri.
future, so you can see the future.
Do you remember Katakuri? Like from Whole Cake Island, the one with the son of Big Mom.
Oh, the dough guy,
Yes,
the dough guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. That guy who loves eating donuts.
Didn't that guy get beat by Snake
That
Man
guy.
though?
Yeah, because there were
Yes. Snake Man. All right, you can see the future, right? You can see the future, but the real question is, are you fast enough to dodge it?
exactly
Right? And
because
now,
Okay. My new issue for you. My new issue for you is okay. You can see the future. You're using a guy who was beat by Snake Man. Snake Man's entire thing is that he can basically reflex all his attacks and make them faster as he reflexes them.
yes.
Now the new
hold
issue I'm
on,
gonna present for you is
hold
this.
on. Just know that future observation haki, it's not just Katakuri who had it. Luffy has future observation haki himself, right? And then there's different levels to it. So there are people who can see more further in the future. There are people who can see less. It just depends on who's using it and how proficient they are in the future observation haki. So
Okay, wait.
so
Now I need to know how proficient is Luffy.
you gotta tell us, Nasha, you're the one who's caught up in One Piece right now.
Like, what was the question again?
How far in the future can he see?
I think like 3 seconds to 4 seconds. It depends, but Katakuri saw 3 seconds into the future.
That's not far enough. Then
What? 3 seconds?
I don't think that makes
1, 2,
3 seconds.
3. I can see the water come. I can see Naruto coming out and turning into water and then trying to tag me if I'm Luffy in 3 seconds. And then I would know that it needs 1 second for me to flex my ice ability to freeze that water. 1 second.
Remember, we have the light fruit. We can move at the speed of light. The light fruit.
I want you to remember that Naruto is much faster than light. Much faster than light.
100%.
So already
100%.
So already that's an issue. But the second issue is Obito's ability is instantaneous. It's instantaneous. So 3 seconds is not fast enough.
Wait, it's
now on that note,
seeing into the future. It's seeing into the future. He can see everything that Naruto is going to do within 3 seconds. So he's going to see the instantaneous ability being used. Does that make sense? He's going to see it. It's like you are Bach light.
No, it makes
it's like you are Bach light, right? So you can see everything. Now he can see everything and not react to it. Okay, cool. But he would have seen it. He would have saw it. That's my point.
He would have seen it.
Yeah, he would have seen it.
But then, like, that's the thing. He can't react to it. So what is he gonna do? How is he gonna react to it? Luffy's still slower than Naruto in that aspect.
Luffy is slower than Naruto. Like,
remember, teleportation, shambles. If I see it like he's coming here, if I say shambles, I move
it's
from
instantaneous too. Shambles is instantaneous as well. Yeah. That's true.
Yes, I can say shambles and move from that location.
That's true. 100%. 100%.
I have
shambles is
no idea what.
3 seconds. I'll just say shambles. I'm out. Hit there.
Wait a minute. Shambles needs you to teleport between a point and to swap yourself with something.
Yeah, sure.
So what are you swapping yourself with?
The world. This is the world. There's everything in the world.
Like, what do you mean? What are you
There's
swapping
everything
with?
in the world.
What do you mean? Where are they fighting? We didn't even discuss that. There's a lot of things they can swap up with. Anything, bro. A rock,
Yeah,
even.
actually, where are they fighting? Where are they fighting? Where are they fighting?
Nah, bro, you're just making things complicated, bro. Naruto is having a tough time defeating Luffy with all the devil fruit
Yeah, no,
abilities.
I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm not saying I'm not saying that Naruto is gonna instant win. I'm saying how is he gonna win? I really feel like Naruto would win. Not that he'd win instantaneous. Not like he's just like
Let me tell
use
you.
one ability, second ability is over.
Let me tell you how Naruto would win, in my own opinion. All right.
Yeah.
Naruto has hands. Naruto has hands. All right. Luffy doesn't have
some godly hands.
that. Yeah, he has hands. So Luffy cannot deal with Naruto's hands alone. Now, I just wanted to point that out. And Naruto is way faster than Luffy. He's way faster than Luffy. Like, even if people can get Luffy above the speed of light, wonderful. Congratulations. Right? Cheers, right? But Naruto is way, way faster than light at this point. So Naruto is just going to be faster than Luffy, that Luffy might not be able to deal with Naruto's speed. Even if he can see everything coming, I don't see Naruto being able to, Luffy being able to deal with Naruto's speed itself.
Yo, can I say another thing I just remembered?
Yeah, what's up?
Naruto's going to have mastered 100 healings, which heals all damage.
Hashirama.
No, from Tsunade and from Sakura. I just remembered that. He's gonna have mastered 100 healings. Yo.
Naruto is no scrub
Yeah, no,
at
it's
all.
gonna be tough.
Naruto is no, like, you can't sleep on Naruto for sure. Like, Naruto is the strong guy alone. He doesn't alone without all those other
Alone.
Yeah, like he's okay. He's doing fine. Naruto.
And I just remembered another thing. He's got particle style. He can departicleize matter at a subatomic level.
Well, the thing is, the thing with the One Piece world,
did you hear?
There are certain devil fruits which are just broken as well, that do certain broken things. So if we start talking about abilities which are broken, we will spend the whole day. But I feel like the concluding thing is Naruto's speed, his strength, and he's just faster for sure. All right,
I also think he has more hacks.
He has more hacks?
Yeah. Me personally, that's me personally. I'm not opening up a new argument. I'm saying I think he has more hacks.
All right, yeah.
For two reasons. One is he's got Kaguya's hacks, all of Kaguya's hacks. Second of all, he has every other Otsutsuki's hack, meaning Hagoromo.
Does he have all of them?
And yeah, because all of their hacks are jutsus. Remember, Hagoromo started the wave Ninshu, and it turned into ninjutsu.
No.
So every Ninshu is actually a jutsu.
You said he has all of the Otsutsuki's hacks. I'm saying, how sure can we be that he has all of them? And where has it been shown that he can use all of them?
No, I'm saying if we gave him every jutsu.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad. I was just thinking, just normal Naruto, normal Luffy. But
I'm talking about
Gear 5 is a good conversation, though. Gear 5 is a good conversation. But Luffy's still slower, but good conversation.
Yeah. If we were taking Naruto as he is now, Luffy as he is now, Luffy's winning 100%. There's nothing current Naruto could ever do